Hey everyone, in today's App of the Day video, we're going to look at an app called Mimo, and it's a coding and programming app. It's going to teach you how to code and program. And I've reviewed a lot of those apps and created how-to videos on similar apps like this. So I'm really excited to show you this one because it's a little bit different. The way it teaches you is different and the library is really vast. So I'll show you exactly how to use it and everything it has to offer. And at the end of the video, I'm going to give it my rating from 1 to 5. Now, regardless of if you're trying to learn basic HTML, one of the first things that it recommends if you're brand new to coding, and HTML is the way that websites are programmed, or you want to learn something more advanced, like for example, they have Python and Swift, and they even have things in the world of AI and beyond. So I want to show you all those things and how this app is structured to teach you how to program and how to code. Let's jump into the App Store or the Google Play Store and look for Mimo, M-I-M-O, and download and get started with the app. Now, in the very beginning, it's going to ask why you're trying to learn to code. So is it your intention to become a developer, or you're just building a project or just doing this for fun? So you'll have to go through this little bit of a quiz here to just kind of get an understanding of how much time you have to dedicate and your intention for learning to code. And you could choose a path of learning, which is one of my favorite things about this app is the pathway. And it's based on, do you want to learn web development, so HTML, CSS, JavaScript, or do you want to learn programming like Python? So you could choose one of these here and then kind of tell it how much time you're willing to dedicate. So in my case, I'm just going to do 10 minutes here. Then you'll have to sign up for an account. I just used my email, and right away it's going to walk you through the path that you're on. So the web development path is what I chose, so that's what I'm showing you in this video. And I believe the quizzes are tailored based on my little bit of experience previously coding. So I think it's starting a little bit more advanced than if you just started with zero knowledge and you answer the introductory questions that same way. So this might be more customizable for you, but I kind of went through and the quiz was pretty easy for me. I'm not a fan of quizzes on these apps, especially not in the beginning to gauge my understanding. I rather take them after, but you might find this a good way for you to learn. So go through these quizzes here and follow the path. I'll show you the next page. And once you finish the quiz here, you're going to get this lesson complete page, and then you could go ahead and continue to the next page, which is finally going to bring you inside of the app. Now that I've finished my first lesson here for the day, let me just show you the basic overview of what the app has to offer. Right now, I was under HTML basics, so discovering HTML and tags is what we were going on, and then it's going to continue the process of teaching you HTML here. And if you try to jump ahead right now, those options are locked. That's really a great way to make sure you walk the path here and not jump ahead, because it could get really overwhelming if you jump way ahead and you're not understanding the basics. So that's one of my favorite things about the app is this linear lock structure. I believe if you sign up for the pro version, you could unlock things in advance, but on the free one, it's kind of designed this way. And as you go, there are related projects here. Again, part of the pro version. I'll talk about the pro version in a little bit. And there are challenges here that you could take just to make sure you're really understanding what's going on. And then it's going to continue the path of learning website design, which then takes you to CSS. So we start with HTML, then go to CSS, and most likely after that, we'll get to JavaScript if we keep going. Yep, JavaScript basics is what you learn. So that's typically most apps that teach you basic coding, especially in the world of web design and web coding. That's the process. It's HTML, CSS, and JavaScript is how you learn. So that's kind of the home page here, and you can learn more about it as you skip through. Now let's look on the bottom. Let's go to the next app, which is Browse. And this is what I meant by this has a lot to offer. Look at under recommended courses here. You could look at so many different things and learn about so many different things, from artificial intelligence to programming to big data, Swift, which is the iOS development program. So you can see all these are locked right now because a lot of these are part of the pro version. You see that pro sign on those. But let me go to programming, for example, here. And let me go ahead and press start here just on programming. And it's going to kind of walk me through some of what this has to offer. And again, as usual, it looks like it just starts with basic quizzes to get you to understand things. And this is really how the app is designed. It sets up these mini quizzes here to acknowledge where you are and then tailor the information to you as you continue. And typically you get this progress bar here that shows you how much coding you've done as you go through this process of learning. So as soon as you complete this, you're going to get a completion based on what I said when I signed up for this app to start. So I had 10 minutes a day, so I'm almost at that point right now. So I'll press continue here, and I could go through this programming at the same time that on my path. So on this home page, on the path page, I'm going through HTML because that's what I chose. And on the browse page, I could go through programming at the same time and make sure I get my minutes every single day. Then you have a leaderboard option that's on the bottom. So it says as you complete more, you could go ahead and add friends here. So you could invite friends and make this more of a challenge for yourself if you like competition and like to keep yourselves accountable by using your friends here to motivate you. Then there's a community tab. This is really cool because you could see other people like a social network and the project that they're designing using this app. Very interesting take on this. So multiple different ways to keep you motivated. And then if you go to the profile tab here, you could kind of see your level as you get more of these points and build outs. There's a glossary here, so you could go ahead and click that and learn about different things quickly. And the search option, really useful. I love having this here. And finally, let me show you the paid option here. So if I press new playground here, let me click on view all plans here. So you can pay monthly or yearly and basically unlock everything the app has to offer. So a lot of those pro icons that we saw, such as the Swift programming language, if you want to learn that, you'll have to get the pro option, and it's very reasonable price for all you get out of this app. So back to this path page, I recommend, based on if you chose the HTML path or the Python path, that you kind of go through this path in the way it's designed. So short and easy to understand bites here every single day and kind of keep that momentum going. And if you have more time, go to the browse tab and look at some of these other recommended courses that you could take along your path. When you finish your daily goals, so in my case, it was just 10 minutes, so I went through a couple of lessons, you get this page and you could go ahead and choose one of these boxes here. So I'll choose one. And you could earn more coins that way. So right on top of your path page, there's that coin icon. You could press that and you could use your coins to get special app icons and even get a shirt. Now I'm gonna give this app a 4.5 out of 5. And it's really based on the way I've learned from other apps that teach you programming. But what I love about it is the fact that it's very small size and you could just go 5 to 10 minutes per day to learn and you don't have to cram a lot of information. The other ones you go at your own pace, but maybe you'll watch 2 hours and not really retain anything. So I love the bite size. What I don't love is the way that it starts with quizzes on some of the lessons that I went through. It kind of was gauging my understanding, but I don't want to start with a quiz right away. The other programs that I liked a little bit better, assuming you're a complete beginner, gave you a little bit of structure, then kind of set up a quiz to test your understanding of what you just learned. This kind of started with a quiz to see where you're at, so then it could tailor it for you after that. But it's a really solid app and I recommend taking it for a spin if you're learning how to program or how to code simple things like HTML. It's a really good way to get started. Thanks so much for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for easy to follow app of the day videos, and I'll see you next time.